Hey everyone, welcome to What Wears Watchin. Today I'll be talking about Jessica Jones Season 3. Well, Marvel Netflix is finally over. I'm not happy about that at all. These shows were, for the most part, fantastic. But this was definitely a great way to cap off this corner of the MCU, at least for the time being. So, I'm going to give you my thoughts on the third season of Jessica Jones, and I'm going to keep spoilers out of it. Definitely go watch these shows. Now that they're all out, if you haven't already, just be warned they get pretty dark. Okay, so what did I think? Well, I really liked it. I think Jessica Jones does an absolutely fantastic job of crafting and depicting female characters, far better than the films do anyway. Jessica, Trish, Jerry, you understand their motivations and their history, but that doesn't clue you into every single decision that they make or they're going to make. These are unique, interesting characters. None of them are stereotypes. They're all done really, really well, and I appreciate that a lot, especially since there's a lot of push to have interesting female characters, and typically shows will just give you female characters. You know, they don't make them interesting. This whole show, the cast is majority female, and they're all great. Like, seriously, it's just like watching any other detective show. It's done really, really well. And, you know, speaking on the fact that this is a detective show, Season 3 makes a really great use of that. There's constantly new mysteries, twists, and surprises. It's one of those seasons where you have to block off like a whole entire day to watch just this, because nearly every episode ends in some sort of crazy cliffhanger. Jessica is really good at being a detective too. Seeing her recognize all the small little clues or hints that most people wouldn't notice is fun to watch. And of course, having her narrate her life over the visuals, just like in those old noir films, that's a ton of fun. I think the villain was really interesting this season too. Again, no spoilers, but the guy who plays the Fool Killer is really creepy. He's like a fascinating, interesting kind of creepy, though. I think he would make a really good Eobard Thawne, if that gives you any indication of the sort of vibe he gives off. If they ever do Eobard Thawne in the movies, I think this guy should play him. Also in the series is Trish as Hellcat. She got powers, as we saw at the end of Season 2, and this whole season sort of focuses on how she handles her life as a new vigilante, and how that's influenced by her relationships with Jessica, her mother, and a couple of the other characters. I really like what they did with this. It goes in interesting directions. I say interesting a lot. It goes in all of these different directions you're not expecting, and I like how they handled it. There's some really cool symbolism that's done throughout the season too. You know, these shows have just really impressive lighting, directing, and music. It is honestly a huge shame that they're gone now. I won't say much more than that, but again, this season gets my glowing recommendation. Definitely go check out Jessica Jones Season 3. I have been Beware. This is What Wears Watchin. Stay frosty.